Top Apple executive is leaving after making crude remarks in a TikTok video. Tony Blevins was captured in a viral clip emerging from his car. He oversaw procurement with a keen eye for cutting costs. So I did a tiny bit of research on this guy. And it's true. He was apparently integral in negotiating beneficial agreements for Apple and Apple suppliers. Where he would negotiate down the price on something. There was talks of Intel modems versus Qualcomm. Well, what happens when you negotiate supplier prices down? Profit margins go up. Profit margins go up with the multiplier effect of being an Apple product. You get yourself paid pretty well, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You might.
Yeah.
But based on this clip, he looks to be, and I don't think I'm going too far on this one. He looks to be like a bit of a comedian of sorts. Like not a touring comedian, but someone who is attempting to crack jokes and seem funny, right?
Yeah, sure.
Am I crazy to suggest that?
He was looking a little, maybe drunk? I don't know.
Oh, he's on about a few beverages as well. Well, who's not a comedian after a few of those?
Mm-hmm. Holidays off. Okay. That is quite the
career. Whoever he's with is enjoying the comedy.
So, if you're interested, I got a hell of a dental plan. Okay. You do it all. Yeah. And you participate in this activity. Ooh, good sir. Your car's awesome.
Okay, so he was approached by... This is a popular TikTok channel. Do you want to shout it out, Will? Do you know the name of the TikTok channel?
I think it's Daniel Mack.
Yeah, so he will go up to somebody in a really nice car and be like, whoa, that's a nice car. What do you do for a living? Mm-hmm. And then the person will tell them it's I guess it can be surprising what people do for a living to afford these type of cars. It's a TikTok concept. It's obviously very popular because he millions of views over here. Well, he managed in this case to find this executive who didn't say his actual profession, but instead proceeded to make a joke out of it, but said some, I guess, sensitive things during. He said, God, man, I got to remember. It was something about big-breasted women and, gambling? I can't even remember now.
Fondling big-breasted women.
There you go. And, I have rich cars. I don't even know what a rich car is. Play golf. I take weekends and major holidays off. Well, whatever it is, I guess it's not the ideal look for Apple's vice president of procurement. It didn't seem very Apple-like to me. It didn't seem very Tim Cook-like to me, or Craig Federighi-like to me.
Kind of like a frat mentality.
Well, I just think this guy's freewheeling out there. I think this guy's having a time, and
this guy, no.
Him? That guy's having a time and a half, man, and you're right. He was a loose goose in the moment. Mm-hmm. It was just flying off his tongue. I don't think he cared who was pointing a camera at him, and I don't think he thought about his position at Apple in that moment, or the individual recording that they had a really popular TikTok channel and it would be going out to everyone. Either that or he had a death wish and didn't care regardless as far as his job was concerned. He was there for 22 years.
I would expect, higher up employees would be a lot more careful. That's why I think he was somehow intoxicated or something.
Well, see, the problem with the intoxication, he's getting out of the car.
Yeah, that's a problem as well.
That's the problem with if you go the intoxication route. And also it's alleged, but you should just say that you're alleging that because
alleged.
There's no way at this point of proving such things, right? Because it's over. Anyway, I'd like to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize to anyone who was offended by my mistaken attempt at humor. There you go. So he did reply. Blevins has been part of roughly a 100-person group of vice presidents at Apple and one of only about 30 executives that report to either Chief Executive Officer Tim Cook or Chief Operating Officer Jeff Williams. Williams has been Blevins' boss for much of his career, though he briefly reported to Saba Khan, Apple's Senior Vice President of Operations, according to The People. It was Williams' decision for the company and Blevins to part ways one of the people said. The operating chief will oversee Blevin's old team, at least for now. My understanding is the guy was like a shrewd negotiator based on what I could discover, and got a number of advantageous deals for Apple on supplier components in order to drive the production costs down on these devices, which would give you a cheaper price to pay or give them bigger profit margins.
So he's really good at haggling.
Sound like a haggler to me at a very high level.
Yes.
I presume if you do that type of thing for a company like Apple, you can make a lot of money for yourself. You could buy those type of vehicles. You can
rich cars.
Yeah, you can typically make those kinds of jokes, but in the age of TikTok and it's Daniel Mack, you may have to suffer the consequences, I guess, of the scrutiny of the public.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.